This tail of the tape brought to you by Modelo Especial. Brewed with a fighting spirit since 1925. Miocic 35, Cormier will be 40 on the 20th of March. Stipe, the taller man by 5 inches. We will see if he can maximize what is a 7.5-inch reach advantage. Of course, Cormier coming in 3.5 pounds heavier than the heavyweight champion. All right, now for the introductions for our main event super fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Presented by Modelo, sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Chairman Anthony Marnell, Executive Director Bob Bennett, Commissioners Stacey Alonso, Christopher Alt, Dallas E. Hahn, and Robert McBeath. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Dave Hagan, Chris Lee, and Glenn Trowbridge. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mark Goddard. This bout is sponsored by Modelo Especial, brewed with a fighting spirit since 1925. Metro PCS brings you knockout coverage of the UFC on a pound-for-pound strong network that covers 99% of the people in the U.S. And Motel 6, ready to tap out? Check into Motel 6 and save. We'll leave the light on for you. Book online at motel6.com. Now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 20 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 246 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, presenting the former Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix champion and the reigning undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight champion, the challenger, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 18 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 242.5 pounds. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
Okay, gentlemen, you understand the rules you're fighting under? I want you to listen to me at all times. Keep yourself protected. When I say stop, you stop. Touch gloves. Let's do this.
Never before has a UFC light heavyweight champion moved up to challenge the active heavyweight champion. That is our reality here and now in Las Vegas tonight. Daniel Cormier trying to leave here with a piece of unprecedented UFC history in this modern era. Stipe Miocic trying to successfully defend this belt for a 4th time. And at long last, the action begins right now. Tonight's Fight Clock brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed with a fighting spirit since 1925. Cormier in the white, Stipe in the black and gold, befitting a champion. Appears to be a pro-Stipe crowd here tonight. Miocic trying to close the distance here early.
And there's the clinch DC's going to look for. There's the clinch. He wants the clinch right when you see Stipe start throwing combos. Watch DC look for underhooks and to break the posture of Stipe.
Nice low kick by Daniel. Stipe has been landing a couple of hard chops. Ooh, big right hand by Daniel.
First clinch situation here, Dom.
Yeah, and it's because DC, notice how DC gives the underhook because he wants Stipe to grab him. He'd rather get in these types of scenarios early than be punching back and forth with Stipe. Create a wrestling match. That's where DC's comfortable. And Stipe looks very strong. This looks much stronger right here.
He's landing some big punches too.
The height is a real problem when you're giving up underhooks. So you see how DC has the overhook here. He's lifting, Stipe can lift DC right off the mat because of the height difference. So DC's the one who needs the underhooks. He's gonna win in these scenarios here.
Cormier had some issues early on in training camp with the extra weight, but felt as good as he's ever felt towards the end of camp in terms of his sparring.
The back of the head, Daniel. Let's go to work, guys. You want to stay there? Show me something.
Miocic controlling his right wrist here. 2 minutes gone by, round one of a possible 5.
That's some tremendous strength to be able to hold on to DC's hand like that. And that might be shocking for DC. This is a real heavyweight.
Looked like DC landed a right hand on that ear. Stiff jab is there for Cormier.
You immediately could tell the size difference.
Watch those hands, guys. Keep the fingers
when they
in.
grab each other. That's where you could tell the most. And that's what I was saying. When you're grappling, this weight difference is huge.
Oh, nice knee from Stipe.
Stipe's hitting him with some really good shots. And these are probably some punches, other than Rumble Johnson, probably some of the hardest shots he's ever felt. Nice knee to the body there.
Looks like some swelling under the right eye of Stipe.
Watch the fingers, Daniel. Keep your hands
And something
closed.
that DC's coaches were all saying is he's hitting harder. The weight is making him knock people out more. We don't want to talk about it, but he really is knocking everybody out. So let's see, I mean, if the power really translates for him. It looks like it is. He's already got Stipe a little bit cut in that eye from the jab and the uppercuts that he's throwing once he breaks the posture of Stipe in that clinch. Ooh, nice hook by Stipe.
Like maybe an elbow from Miocic. Nice combination from the champ.
And that's what I'm talking about. Stipe throws combinations. There's not a lot of heavyweights that throw combos like that.
Oh, he stunned him with that jab. And DC pops him a couple of times.
Already been more punches thrown.
Big 1-2 from Cormier.
So he's still doing that lean, Cormier, but he doesn't got to worry about a southpaw left high kick coming up to his face, so it's not even a threat.
Oh, it looked like something caught Miocic in the eye.
Stop, one time. Stay there. I saw. Over there. No coaching.
We'll have the production try to isolate that, folks, to see what it was.
Hold the
I didn't
time.
catch it.
Daniel, come here.
Here we go. They've got
Listen,
it. They're on the
listen,
ball.
my friend. I need
Let's
you to
take a look
clean
at
it up.
it.
I've already said 3 times, keep the hands closed. I know it's difficult when you're coming together and need the hands closed, okay? Keep them closed. Come back in. Come in. Let's go.
So a stern warning from Mark Goddard,
Keep
who
the
said to
hand closed.
DC he's already warned him 3
Close
times.
the hand, Daniel.
And there's another warning from Mark Goddard. So we'll see if DC can break that habit here. 1 minute to go in round 1.
That was horrible. There's a switch kick to the body by DC. Oh, nice low kick by the champion. And that's something you don't see a lot from Stipe. Stipe does not throw a lot of kicks, primarily boxing based.
Miocic landed a significant right hand there.
Already more strikes landed and thrown during the entire Derek Lewis-Francis Ngannou fight. Oh, look at that, 1-2 by DC.
And then he clinches. Exactly what you got to do. Oh, he hurt it! He got it done! He got it done!
Daniel Cormier is the UFC heavyweight champion!
Oh, man, that is history, ladies and gentlemen. You'll never see it again.
Look at Stipe kick. He just stood up, but he's still hurt.
Yep.
One of the greatest of all time, Daniel Cormier. Unprecedented, rarefied air.
Incredible.
The fact that he won by knockout.
That's what all his coaches were saying. He translates well at this weight. The weight he wears well, he hits harder. He's knocked out everybody he's trained with. That's what they were saying, and here it is.
Stipe Miocic set a new standard for this division, and Daniel put all of that to bed tonight.
Insane. You'll see it again. Look at this here. They're in the clinch. He breaks free. Bam! On the chin. Stipe goes down. Boom, boom, boom. Out cold. Crazy. Look at this again. They're in the clinch. DC lands a perfect right hand. The legs go out. Boom!
And right here, this is what it's about. Clinching at the right time and then dirty boxing at the right time to nullify the height and the power of Stipe from distance. That's what Cormier had to do. He had to choose the right time to box at distance with combinations and then close in the gap. As we see him grab to the clinch, and now he dirty boxes right as he breaks away. It creates opportunities for him. Boom! Overhand right in the clinch, which is basically one of his staples. He got a good overhand right, but you see the power is serious in Daniel Cormier at this weight class. He's a true heavyweight to beat Stipe.
Well, and you said before the fight you believed him to be a true heavyweight. He is now 14-0 in this division, and these are going to be happy tears for the new baddest man on the planet, potentially with 2 UFC titles to now defend.
And now, I think we're going to see Daniel Cormier say, "What you got, Brock Lesnar? I just got a feeling. What do you think?"
The official decision is brought to you by Metro PCS. Get knockout coverage of the UFC on a network that covers 99% of people in the US. The night belongs to Daniel Cormier. We all are witnessing a piece of UFC history here tonight as Cormier ends the storied heavyweight title reign of the Croatian-American Stipe Miocic. They are all standing inside this T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas tonight. Daniel Cormier literally setting the mixed martial arts world on its axis. And how's that for a victory lap? Some said maybe he's coming in too heavy. A lot of speculation, betting line moving all over the place, Dominic. But Daniel Cormier reigns supreme tonight as he upends Stipe Miocic. One final time tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel DC Cormier.
Take it all in, my friend. Take it all in. How does that feel?
Joe, I was a heavyweight for a long time, and I loved the division. I never knew what I could become, but tonight I got the answer. I'm a 2-division champion, baby!
And the way you won it. Let's take a look at it, DC. Look at the big screen. You were in the clinch, and you connected with this picture-perfect right hand, and you saw him go limp. Talk me through this.
In the study, we noticed that Stipe backs out of the clinch with his hands a little bit low. And I was able to throw this right hand. Hey, I weighed in a little heavy yesterday. It's because I was knocking out all of my training partners. Now I got to do it in the octagon.
Now, DC, this brings you to a very elite class of human beings, one of the rare people to win titles in 2 different weight classes, and one of only 2 to hold 2 weight classes simultaneously.
Joe, I am 39 years old. And I've been second a lot of times. But today, I finally accomplished everything. From crying in this very same octagon last year, almost a year to the day, to becoming the UFC heavyweight champion. Joe, it is the most amazing thing I've ever experienced. Now, Joe, let me get this microphone for a second. Hey, listen to DC. Listen to DC. There's a guy that I've known for a long time. He's a wrestler. He's an All-American. He's a former UFC champion. I never thought I would fight him, but Brock Lesnar, get your ass in here!
Folks, I'm here with Brock Lesnar. Brock, what does this all mean to you, Brock?
Let me tell you something. I walked into this building and watched the heavyweight disasters from the beginning. Nagano's a piece of shit. Miocic a piece of shit. DC, I'm coming for you.